Do you want to mine, or do you want to craft? It is time for modded gaming. I'm just gonna name it modded gaming because that's the only thing I could think up of on the top of my head in like 15 minutes. So this mod pack has about like, I think it's 64 mods that said, but there's probably a lot less on CurseForge. I'll show the mod list now. There's some that just don't work very well, but I had it in my main, like, a world that I was using before, like, recording everything, and I've been playing that world for a bit, and I don't want to swap back and forth on turning off and on mods, so you're gonna have to deal with them. And I'm just gonna use the Biomes of Plenty mod to make huge biomes and basically no oceans. Seriously, every time I put this on, I just don't see an ocean, like, at all. Which is fine because it's 1.12.2, but and everything else here I just don't change. Right, because there's nothing on the second page, and the third page is all this stuff. Like, I don't even know what poison ivy is, but it's defaulted to no, so we don't touch that. Probably change this to random. I think I didn't change this on my other world, but rainfall's whatever. Can make it very high or low amplitude. I don't know how to say that word. Also, I don't know how to reset it. But it just doesn't want to go back on 1, so I guess we're having 1.008. I'm not even going to bother changing everything else because of what I just did. I don't think it's going to change much anyway, but whatever. So this mod pack, I tried to, like, make it around, like, exploration, like seeing new biomes, going to a bunch of dungeons. Though most of the dungeons that I see are, like, the roguelike or the Doom-like dungeons, because those are everywhere for some reason. That and the Everbright, I think, and the Everdawn, because those, it's just a village, like a village house, and like a portal. Where am I? Alright, at least you get some wood here, but it's not like a big tree. And apparently it's counted as a tundra. Why is this counted as a tundra? And that's a maple tree? Is this from like, oh, the Biomes Year Ago? Because that, like, that mod is like my least favorite mod out of all of them. Because it doesn't work as like very well. Which I mean it's fair because we're on like a very older version and not like 1.20 or 1.21, which usually has like more higher quality mods, but I didn't want to go looking for the same mods over and over again on 1.20, and even then I didn't want to go through having to test out all the mods again, because even getting this mod pack to work just like, I had another mod that I really wanted to use and I liked it, but for some reason every time I entered a different chunk, it just gave me like a big lag spike. And I don't know why, like, and even on, like, if I have a bunch of stuff in one area, it also just gives me lag spikes too, and I don't know why. Pickaxe. Oh yeah, these books are kind of just useless. This just gives you, like, lore and information on the 2 dimensions that it adds. There's not really much to it. Like, it gives, like, the only 2 arcs that I know how to get, which is just from killing a boss, but one of them's completely useless on single player and the other one doesn't work half the time. Like the Arc of like Shadows or whatever it's called, I don't remember what it's called. What it does is that every time you crouch you just get the invisibility buff, but instead of like the particles and stuff like usual that comes out of invisibility, you just get like these like purple puffs, I guess, which isn't very useful on single player, but it's still kind of funny to have. And then like the light blue one, which I completely forget, like what that one's called, just gives you a 10% speed boost, but every time you relog, it doesn't go on until you actually look at the arcs. Yeah, all of them, the rest of them are just not yet implemented. Yeah, Dusk Arc and Ethereal Arc. And there's this one, the Runic Arc, but I don't know how to get that one. All it would do is just give me a speed buff again. So, not very useful either way. And I don't know where to go. I should probably build like a house. Like dig a house, because that's what I usually do. If I get a fishing rod, I can fish here. The fishing's boring. Yeah, this place is definitely counted as a tundra. for some reason. Like, I don't know what kind of tundra-esque place that we're in, but we're in one. I'm gonna dig my house here. I don't build it, I dig it. At least for the first few days, because I need somewhere to go. Oh, this is from Biomes of Plenty. This is not from the Biomes You Will Go. I don't know why they called it a tundra then. It's more like a dead zone. I think there is a biome called like Dead Swamp. It could be called something else, I don't know. I've seen it in my other world. I'll show it on screen if I remember to. Like, I can set up like waypoints and stuff using the minimap mod. It actually lets me know where I'm going without getting a bunch of paper and banners. And even banners wouldn't do anything here. There we go. Now we have a house. I'll probably actually build a house. Most of my playthrough, like, in the other world that I have, I don't even have like a house. I just took a bed from like a structure that spawned, and all I do there is just sleep and then put my dog there. I don't even remember like half the time. Also, these flowers are going to be useful, because Botania, I don't even think you can grow those, you just have to find them. At least as far as I know. I don't know that much about Botania yet. It's a little complicated. I know that this is very useful, so... I need more of those. I need another one. I need them for their petals, so I can make another flower. Another thing I want to figure out how to use is Thaumcraft, because that one's very interesting to me, but I don't know how it works entirely. You like my copper ore that's actually kind of a little bit useful. Instead of just like making a spyglass, you can actually like make stuff out of it, like better stuff. Like, you got all this Tinker's Construct stuff that I will barely even touch, and to be honest, I don't know why I have this, but I do. You can make glass for some reason. You could plant it. Does that make sense? Whatever this is. And of course you can't forget about the armor and tools. Copper pickaxe is actually pretty good early game before you get iron. It's like the iron before iron. Like, I don't think it's strong enough to, like, mine diamonds, but I think it might be strong enough to mine gold. It's Kiwi! It's a Kiwi! Alright, there's nothing in this cave here except for more copper. I was kind of hoping that this would be an actual cave, because I don't want to dig into y=11, because that's boring. But I'll probably have to. And also I need shears to mine this one, so I'll leave that flower there. I should probably mark my house with a waypoint, because I can make waypoints. I can't teleport to them, but they're markers. It's like putting like a beacon beam down, but you can actually see it from far away. I'll put it right here. And this color that it shows randomly looks pretty cool, so I'm going to use it. And if you don't like it, you can't stop me. Until you, like, yell at me enough, I guess. I don't know. Don't do that, please. Smile. A thing that I keep, like, procrastinating to do in my old world was make an actual storage system. And I kind of wanted to avoid that here, because I'm lazy. Like, I know I'm doing exactly the opposite of what I'm doing right now, but I don't have much to work with. I want to make a house and, like, get, like, decent tools and stuff. Which might just end up being, like, copper or iron, but I just want to get at least decent stuff going for the first video. And the sun's already going down, but that's fine, because I need string for a fishing rod. So I can actually get food. Apparently nothing spawns in this biome. I think I saw some stuff in the other one though. It's actually a pretty good thing that I spawned on like the border of a biome, because like when the biome option said huge, it meant huge. Like I had to go like, there's like over 1,000 blocks in like width of a biome. I was like, cows spawn everywhere here. This is perfect. You're my first victim. I'll leave those two out in case I'm gonna make a wheat farm. And yes, I will make a wheat farm. Wheat farm is very important in this mod pack, because it actually lets me use the mystical agriculture mod, which is also this stuff. The Inferium essence is going to be like really good, and I'm going to need a lot of it. Yeah, this stuff is kind of expensive. You need like a lot of it. Like, it takes, like, stacks of blocks just to make... Like, what you can do with this stuff... Like, you can, like, upgrade it and stuff to, like, other stuff. And with that, like, essence, you can create, like, other seed... You can create seeds that actually grow stuff. Like, diamond seeds. That's where the copper seeds came from. It worked with, like, a different mod and made that seed. 29 beef, that's a lot. I think I should be good for a while. What is over there? I think I should probably check those houses out. I've never seen those before. Not even in my other world. You know, I'm gonna wait until day and then cook my food before actually going there, because... Oh wait, there's like a river here. I was gonna say, I'm gonna have to cross that, and that's not gonna be fun. But it's not like the extreme hills biomes of... If there's a river, it's gonna be like really deep, and not unlike... Deep as in, like, the water's deep. The water is actually pretty shallow. It's just... It's like a river valley, basically. And I don't want to see an extreme hills biome for a while, because of how the other world is. If you see a river, it's really hard to traverse around it. And I've also never seen this, like, these two biomes before. There's, like, over 100 biomes in total. How did that not hit the sun? Okay, I want to talk about this small scene for a little bit. How did that hit me? Like, it didn't, like, the arrow didn't even go through the zombie and onto me. It hit the zombie and then did the damage to me. I want to know what kind of Valve source spaghetti made that even happen. Like, anyone watching this who knows how, like, that would work, please tell me in the comments, because I have no clue on how any of that even happened. Copper pickaxe. We're gonna be playing Terraria. Intriguing! I want to do a Terraria series, but I don't play Terraria enough to, like, care all that much. What is going on out there? What the... Okay, I said what the because of the two zombies, but then I got hit through the door, which makes even less sense. I would make a mine here, because that's what I usually do, but I also don't want to stay here. Like, I actually want to make a house somewhere. That's, like, my main goal. Either take one of the houses over there, because it's all, like, two of them, and I don't know what's in them. They're probably empty or have, like, a villager in them. Or it's, like, one of those roguelike dungeons, though usually they're not right next to each other. So I don't know what they are. Like, usually how the roguelike dungeons work is that, like, it's some small structure above ground, but then underground it's like a bunch of, like, tunnels and stuff. And, like, the Doom-like dungeons have something similar, but usually the structures are more like ruins and not like a tower or a house. And, like, in the dungeon itself, it's usually just like a bunch of rooms with like spawners and stuff dotted around. And Doom-like dungeon would actually be really useful because there's also Enderman spawners in them sometimes. So making an Enderman spawn, like Enderman spawner near like a base would be really useful. But there's also a pickaxe that's really easy to get. Yeah, this pickaxe right here for the Portal Dungeons mod, which I don't even know how the portal part of the Portal Dungeons mod works. Like, whatever, I'll talk about that later. Not only is this better than Diamond, and it needs a Diamond pickaxe, so obviously it's going to be better, it gives an experience point for every block you mine. So if you put mending on this thing will never break, and it's better than Diamond. And the thing about mending books is that they aren't, okay, like, you can make them, but they aren't that hard to make. Like, you saw, like, oh, Nether Star, that's gonna be so hard to get. But I had the Lucky Block mod on, and if I go to the end, for some reason, like, I think Lucky Blocks count as a dungeon, but there's nothing much in the end to put a dungeon or anything in with, except for, like, an enchantment table room for some reason, and end crystals? I don't know why, and like the NCDs normally, and Lucky Blocks, which are what's mostly there. And Lucky Blocks sometimes will drop Nether Stars or Beacons, which is not only kind of busted, but I also have Twilight Forest, so if I get a beacon, I can uncraft it into back into the Nether Star and then just use it there. So getting to the end is going to like blast our progress a lot. And I think another thing with the Portal Dungeons mod is that for some reason it has 20 base attack damage for a sword and like really overpowered armor. And like I would just disable the mod, but that's the same thing with the the biomes will go, is that I just choose not to touch the mod pack that I made like at all. So I still get to keep these. And the thing about like the Carnotite or whatever, the fluorite that I need with it as well, and the Citrino, I think it will be called, is that they are pretty abundant underground. So like the only hard part about it is getting the Carnotite, because that's like the rarest mineral out of all of them. And also the diamonds, because I didn't touch the spawn rate of that. And the only way to like find that sort of thing is to like deep parts of like the roguelike dungeons and stuff, and even then there usually be like armor. Yeah, the things I mainly want to do here is build it like a smallish house. Like it doesn't matter what size it would be, I just need some place to put all my stuff, and then a mine, and then like a small wheat farm. Because in order to make, like, you can make more Inferium essence using like with seeds. You could turn them into seeds, but in order to make those seeds, you also need wheat seeds and something, and also the base seeds, because there's an item called Prosperity Shards, and this is used for the infusion crystals, which upgrade your essences, or combine them rather, and also the base crafting seed. And base crafting seed is how you make more seeds, because the seeds don't reproduce after you mine them, you just get the seed back. Like, they can only make one seed, no matter what. I think there might be a way to make them two, but it either requires machinery, which doesn't give you the mineral that you're normally making, or it's like some other way that I don't know about. Alright. Well, this house isn't really protected by a river. The other one is, but that's whatever, I can check this one out. Alright, what you got for me? There's someone in it. Hello. Apparently there's a baby villager in there too. The entrance to your house is completely blocked off, both willingly and unwillingly. You're kind of stuck here. We can get emeralds with 21 coal, but I kind of need that coal. But your house placement sucks. I can tell you that right now, it kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna take your stuff now, because you're not even gonna use it. Like, you're obviously not getting out of here anytime soon. I mean, I can let you out, which I kind of have to, because I'm stuck here. But you know what? Yeah, just stay in there. I'd rather you get in the house before you grow up and then get stuck there forever. Because you're probably like the most important villager out of all of them. But whatever. I was gonna break the grass right next to him, but then I also remembered about the swing through grass mod, which is helpful, but sometimes has a drawback. Like in the other world that I did, I only died like twice. Also, I forgot to set that to hard. I'm stupid. I'm also not doing hardcore because I think hardcore is pretty dumb. I'll get to that later. What was I on again? This is the same exact loot. I'm taking it either way because yummy. This house is in a better spot than the other one. Oh yeah, and the other world that I have, I was trying to mine some redstone and I accidentally hit an iron golem and it two-shot me. Which wasn't really all that much of a punishment since it was right next to base, and it was like, I was making like a villager breeder, tried to like take villagers out with like a piston and stuff. It didn't work, by the way. Also, there's a cave here. I almost looked at the Enderman. What's going on over here? Also, can I mine you? Well, I can. I don't know what ambers do entirely yet. I never had the reason to use them. Uh-oh. Well, that's sweet. Already died. Because I'm so good at this video game. It's whatever. This is why I didn't choose hardcore. Getting my stuff shouldn't be that big of an issue. Yeah, maybe running into stuff like that isn't a good idea. Then again, I didn't have much choice like what to do there. Like at all. Yeah, I got all my stuff back. It's okay. Anyways, these crystals here are pretty useful. I'm gonna take them. And you can read that, whatever that says. It's like the 5th time I've seen that, so it's nothing special to me. It's just some, like, story stuff, I guess. Also, iron. Maybe I won't have to do all copper. I mean, all copper isn't entirely bad. It's slightly better than leather, I think. So maybe it is bad, actually. And also that villager house right next to this cave, I might just take as my own. Like I could just evict the villager and just make that my house. I'm not really the best builder, so I might as well just take a structure. That's basically what I did on my other world, but also not really. I had plans to take it over, take over like this tower dungeon, but all I did was just put my Thaumcraft stuff in there and like start up a spawner, but got distracted making other farms, which they aren't even finished. It probably won't be for a while because it has a lot of hoppers. And apparently I'm in a prairie. I guess that's like what that like wheat looking plant area is. Yeah, like this on the map it just looks like a plains biome, but it's just because like the difference is just a bunch of plants. I just uncovered some iron trying to get coal. I'm not complaining though. I'm gonna need a lot of this iron. Like both now and later. Like iron's probably like the most important thing in this like mineral in this game, in this like mod pack. I never really found a use for copper yet, like other than like tools and armor. Not even in my other world. I do talk about my other world a lot, but it's because I have plans for that, and it's like where most of my knowledge of anything here comes from. I don't know everything, but I know like a good bit of stuff. Like there's like machinery stuff in this mod pack that I have no idea what I'm doing because there's no tutorial about it. I don't know anything about Botania, like at all. I know like a little bit of Thaumcraft stuff. That's really about it. At least for like the major mods, except for like the dungeons and stuff. I know about that. Crystallized weed! I hear a lot of zombies, like, somewhere, but I don't know where they're coming from. I hope that there's a spawner here, because that would be good for, like a farm, but there's also places with, like, 9 spawners all right next to each other, spawning different enemies, and with, like, a bunch of armor and stuff. Like, I know that exists somewhere, so I'm gonna want to do something with that. So one spawner isn't really all that much in this mod pack. I mean, I could still do something with it. And I probably would do something with it because it's right next to the house that I want to take. I mean, I say like I want to take, even though I can at any time. There's no like hostile mobs. Where did you come from? There's no like hostile mobs like saying like, oh, you can't do that. You're gonna have to fight for it or something. Where are all these guys coming from? Oh, there's the spawner. Yeah, I knew that there was going to be something like that here. To be honest, I didn't think there would actually be one, because every time I think there's a spawner, there's not, but I was wrong this time. And the golden apple, that I'll probably never use, and a bunch of other garbage, I guess. Well, wheat isn't bad, I guess. And I don't know what this mana in a bottle does, but apparently I can drink it. I don't know what it does. Oh. I don't need to tie a book to a sapling. I could just read that. It's basically just an information book. It has a cool model though. You can do this. Apparently it gives me an achievement. Yeah, that isn't bad. I don't know how it works, so I guess when I actually do get around to using it, you're gonna have to learn with me. And then probably like yell at me in the comments for like 5 hours. 2 embers right next to each other. I've never seen that before. I didn't know that was even possible. Also, preserved curiosity, not perverted curiosity. But I could just eat this. I just ate it. I probably didn't actually eat it, but that's why I just like to think that I ate it. I think eating And like eating dead mosquitoes is pretty funny. I was gonna say like eating rocks, but I'm 10 stone, so I can't really say that, or else I would just be called a cannibal. It's nighttime and I don't want to go through the house, so I'm just gonna... Wait, where is he? Where are they? There's 2 of them. I guess they both died? What is this plant? I don't know what a rudo stalk is, but apparently this person was growing them? Okay, I was gonna say that I had to evict them from their bed, but not only do they not even sleep, they're dead, I think. I awakened from a strange dream. You quickly write it down before the memory fades. Basically what this does is just give you a lore book. And this isn't the funny April Fool's snapshot, so I can't just like throw this into a portal and go to a random dimension. I had a strangest dream last night. In the dream, I took 3 of those strange crystals I've been finding and ground them up in a handful of redstone in a bowl, using a piece of flint. Jesse, we have to cook! The crystals had to be of different types, but if I did it properly, then the result was a strange glowing dust. Wow, we really do have to cook. In the dream, I took the dust and sprinkled it on a bookcase. The dream ended before I saw what happened. I wonder, should I do what the dream showed? I have the impression the dust is going to reveal something wondrous but dangerous. I said that I didn't really care about the lore stuff before, and then, like, right after that, I started actually reading the stuff out. I mean, I still don't care about it, but I just thought that was funny. I guess if I make that, like, I don't remember what it's called, I could just throw it on one of these, and then I'll just turn into the book. Because I know what it turns into. It turns into the Thaumonomicon, which sounds like Bombonomicon from Team Fortress 2. Guy was rich. I'm taking his Jordans. I'm gonna check in with these guys. Cause I think both of the villagers over there died. I don't know how, and I don't know what they died. They probably died to zombies. And they're also pretty dumb. Okay, those 2 are good. Actually, I should probably trap them in there. Oh, there's 3 people in here. They all walked over to this house. Why did they do that? I should probably place these 2 chests that I have down, and then place my storage here. Just dump everything in a chest here, move my stuff over, and then I can probably call this place mine, I guess. While I do that, I'm going to cook up some stuff. Some yummy stuff. Dump everything in here, because I didn't actually need those 2 other chests for some reason. I'm gonna definitely expand this place, like at some point. It's tiny. Like, I can barely even do anything in there. I mean, it looks nice, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm very, very bad at building. So having a structure like this that looks actually pretty nice, like, I'm not complaining. I was kind of expecting my house to be like one of those, like, portal houses, like, areas that I was talking about, because I find those quite often. Which isn't bad, because, like, I can easily make a villager breeder out of those. But villager breeders in this game, like, in this version, aren't really that useful. Like, they're not bad to have, I guess, but, like, you don't need them. Like, what I also wanna, like, I wanna make, like, my, like, main base, like, maybe, like, near a dungeon, like one of those roguelike dungeons, so I can have, like, a really good spawner next to it. But I also have a spawner, like, basically on top of my house, so I shouldn't really be complaining all that much. I can leave the crafting table and furnace here. I'll take the coal, though. Goodbye, funny tiny hole that I only went in for like a day. You'll not be missed. I mean, if I expand like a compound or whatever over here, I'll keep it there for like, it's like a relic. It's gonna be like collecting dust. Alright, so you got the house done and dusted with. I mean, exactly how I wanted to. I did not want to build a house because that was going to take forever. Now I got to do the other part that I also wanted. Well, one of the other parts I want to do is get like slightly better gear, which I'm already kind of doing with the iron, and then make a farm, which shouldn't be all that hard to do. I only want to make a wheat farm for now. Inferium essence I can live without right now. I don't need it. Like, I don't know what I can make with tier 1 seeds exactly. I can make stone, dirt, whatever nature seeds are, wood, water. Ice, that one might actually be pretty useful. I can't even actually make zombie seeds because I need to make zombie chunks, and to actually get those chunks I need to go into the nether, so I can't even actually make that. What about tier 2? Fire for some reason, dye seeds, nether seeds, I don't know why that's in tier 2, coal, pigs for some reason. Okay, just animals in general. It might actually be useful because it's better than rounding up animals. Slime, I was expecting that to be like tier 4. Sulfur, which I don't know what that does. Aluminum, I also don't know what that does. Copper, aluminum brass for some reason, which that's probably from Tinker's Construct. Yeah, that one might actually do something, I don't know. And then mystical flower seeds, which that would actually be useful, so I don't have to actually go out and find it. Yummy, yummy. Time to make a bucket. Bucket acquired. I need more wood. I was gonna make a pickaxe. They wanted to make a chestplate first for some reason, because Unga bunga. There was a giant tree over there, which I'm not gonna chop down, because look at that. I don't even need to get all that close to know that. I'm not chopping that thing down anytime soon. Let alone, I don't know why it's there. But all you get all these, like, tiny trees. I need to, like, go out somewhere and, like, find saplings of, like, actually big trees. Because, like, this place right here is not gonna be very helpful. Like, look at this. Too high tree. Yeah, I don't know why there's leaves just scattered around as well. Like both the prop, I guess I could call this, and the actual block. Oh, I got a sapling. I don't know how good these saplings are gonna be. Like, I don't know if it'll make like an oak tree type like height, or it'll just be these tiny bushes again. Because I've only gotten like one sapling out of that. Like multiple trees, it's probably gonna be a taller tree. Better be a taller tree. I don't want to deal with this, and like after the farm, maybe like next video, like if these trees are like bad, I would probably have to go out exploring somewhere just to find a good enough tree they can like farm and stuff. And even then, I don't even like oak trees all that much because they could turn like into like bigger trees, and those are like a pain to cut down. I could also just make a wood seed, and I don't even know how good a wood seed would be because it doesn't make like the block itself. Like it makes like the essence of like that sort of thing, and then you use those essences to make the block or whatever that you want. Which is why that there was like mob seeds, because you could use those to make like multiple things. All right, which way? Wait for those to grow, and during that time, I should probably get started on making my farm. First, I also gotta make better stuff. Make pickaxe, not like that. There's the pickaxe. Make an axe, because mine's at half durability. I'll leave the stone for now. I don't need to upgrade that entirely. And I'll make some pants. I'll make some Phasianite, why not? Alright, I'm gonna have to make a storage system. That will not be this episode, that'll probably be 2 or 3. It's gonna be one of the things that I will fix up quickly. I'll just leave that there for now. Make like an actual storage system and not just dump everything into an ugly pile like this. Because not only is this gross, but it's also hard to find anything. Alright, I'll make a stone shovel for now, because I have a piece of land that I want to flatten out, and I'm going to need a shovel for that. Yeah, I want to start my farm here, like in this area. Like, I'll have to cover that up. I'll flatten this land out, and then I'll start my wheat farm here. I think we'll be good with 8. I'm probably not even going to be using like all of this land anytime soon. Like it's probably just going to be like a smaller farm, and then over time I'll just grow it. I also gotta like light up this place as well, which I haven't done, and probably won't do immediately. I'm gonna do it, obviously. Probably this for now should be good. I don't need to like dig out all of this. It took out like most of the durability of my shovel already, so I'll probably do it in like the water rows in this way. Also, like, I'd like to mention like what the watercolor in this biome looks like. It doesn't even look like water. It just looks like some mysterious blue liquid. It's kind of gross. I think I should probably make a tool to actually do the farm in. Or make the farm. This. I'm not even gonna say its name. Here we go. Farm done for now. Oh, they actually do make trees. Like, good trees. They actually kind of look nice. I will take that. And since it's not, oh, the biomes you go, instead it's biomes of plenty tree, the mod that actually lets me take out the leaves faster actually works. You can tell the annoyance in my voice there, since I do not like, oh, the biomes you will go. But I have to have it on. But anyways, yes, this will be all for now. Next time we'll like light up this place, probably start working on an actual storage system before it's too late. Maybe find a dungeon. We probably won't go there, and probably upgrade our gear again, because it's 2 pieces of iron armor and 1 golden boots I got from a zombie. But yeah, I should take care of that waypoint. Now it's a different shade of blue. Woo! Oh, that's actually not even centered correctly. Let me go fix that. Here we go. Now it's gonna go through the house. But anyways, yeah. Now you must leave.